well worth. Suggest it for your own home game. And then this picture comes from a 4th edition Dragon magazine. Is an adventure path on 4E that I'm taking parts of. And
does that mean there's going to be a bunch of things that we can just hit once and they explode?
No, it means that every encounter I take the gist of the encounter and rebuild it for Pathfinder. Because 4th edition's like, what the fuck's that thing? They tried too hard.
It's the 1 hit point thingy.
Yeah, the minions or whatever. Yeah.
It does 80 damage to you, but it's got 1 hit point.
Yeah.
All right, so there is a winding kind of path that leads to the Umbra Forge.
Okay, well, I think we're going to be following said path.
Okay.
So this is when we opened the
you're peeking out, and you're like maybe 10 miles, 5 to 10 miles away from Umbra Forge.
So this structure we're in was a building, or was it like inside of a mountain or something?
It's just what it looks like is you kind of look around. It just looks like a winding path that leads up to a door in the side of a hill face, and there may be some obelisks kind of just outside of the door, marking where this dark shrine is.
Not a lot of pomp and circumstance.
No, well, maybe it's supposed to be a hidden temple.
Let's look for tracks to see who all uses that thing.
Barnabus will look for tracks.
We're miles down the road, but we just want to check the road to see what all...
You finally open the door, and there's a bad smell in the air. There's sulfurous fume, probably mostly from the open flowing magma river, but also it looks like these creatures did attack a party of dark folk out here. You see some tracks and some spread out clothing, and all the bodies that were not dark folk were likely dragged into the temple. There are 4 big obelisks of stone. They're finely cut. They're showing signs of age and wear that are kind of flanking the doorway, and then this small mountainous trail that leads through the canyon towards the Umbra Forge.
Okay. The obelisks have religious inscriptions on them, or?
No, they're blank.
They're blank? Okay.
They're just shiny, and they're cracked, maybe with a little bit of age. It's almost like they were trying to show the entropy or the emptiness of darkness.
Cheery bunch. Okay. Quick detect magic, mind you, but
yeah, beyond the 4 obelisks, the unhollow ends is what your detect magic reveals.
Okay.
And just this horrible, almost immediately, this horrible film in your tongue from this place. This I don't know if you have ever been around a city or a town that does smelting. Mark?
I work at a smelter.
I know, I was making fun. That kind of like carrot taste, that kind of like that really bad carrot taste that develops. Yeah, you're kind of getting a little bit of that. There's a bit of acidicness in the air.
Unfamiliar with the acidic carrot taste of the smelter.
It's not. Put it this way, he's describing a film. Like, if I have clothes that I bring into work, like beyond, like that will be exposed to the air and everything, they stay at work. They don't come home. Because the film, it's. I don't want to get into it. It just sucks.
But you don't need to. It's fine.
Okay, moving you to a map called Path of the Shrine.
Okay.
All right. About 10 minutes after you're walking down the path, you see a pair of creatures standing in the road.
Picture of Mars? Anyways. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just draw more of the path.
Sure.
Rock to the north and south. Just kind of high rocky canyons. Creatures could be hiding in all little nooks and crannies along the canyon. I think that's too straight on the northern side. Let's make it more bumpy. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna roll. Are you guys just walking like ballers down the road, or were you?
We are using tailwind, so we actually walk real quick down the road.
Okay, so you're leaving. All right. But first you said you were going to stop and try to do survival checks to see who
We're just
uses
going to check
the
to
road.
see who uses this road.
Okay. Give me your survival.
Potentially futilely, as we've learned. Something is like a 1 rank in survival.
Or did we already roll that?
Barnabas is good at survival.
I will aid.
Did Cog already roll that? Is that the 24, Ahmed?
Cog rolled that when he was inside the building.
Okay.
That's to see what's going on to the door. So
Yeah.
I auto aid.
Okay.
42. Do you have to roll to aid, or you auto aid? Adam?
I roll a 1, it's a 10.
Auto aid.
Auto aid? Okay, so 40.
Not that.
Yeah.
Not that suck.
Oh, and Polly auto helps. So we got a 63.
Dark folk, both small and medium-sized, come up here in small numbers. They might have some sort of donkey-like creature that you guys know that the weapons come through this way. So you kind of see signs of that. You see signs of these horrible creatures just came along the road and came up to this place. You'd have to track them into the rocky wilderness if you're interested on.
No, I would prefer not to.
Okay. Yeah, there's regular humanoid traffic, like 63.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, I don't know if anything's out of the ordinary here.
Unexpected, perhaps?
There might have been a giant or two.
Okay, well, it's worth noting, for sure. Looks like there might have been giants.
I think I'm looking at a footprint. Probably a boot. Or maybe it was a wheel from a wagon.
The tracks are as recent of in the past week. You likely picked through the other remains in that place, or they've disappeared through the portal.
Can I earth glide through this surface?
You can. It is a rocky, pebbly path.
Perfect. So he basically tries it out, but every once in a while he just checks to make certain that it's not like, oh, and it's just a hole.
It's got a very slaggish quality to it. Like it's kind of leftover parts of the molten rock and maybe a little bit of crappy metal mixed in. As you guys are walking speedily down the road, leaving sort of a dusty trail behind you, you see up ahead there are two ogres. They have armor and weapons. They are wielding two pike-like spears. They were just talking and leaning on their spears. They looked really bored, but they perk up when they see the dusty, fast-moving people coming towards them. I'm not sure how.
My mutagen's still in my hand.
Okay.
Easy, lads. I think we can talk our way through this one. We'll move up to them.
Okay.
If anyone doesn't want to come, just move yourself back. I'm just moving the group.
I'm totally cool sitting here with Aemon Woe along the road.
Okay.
In giant. Excuse me, good gentlemen. Who is your commander?
Stop! They cross their spears and clang them together. They seem to not like. One guy doesn't like the way the other one clanged the spear and clangs his spear back, and the two of them actually start clanging their spears, like they're having a bit of an argument. Oh, stop! He's broken shadow tongue.
Okay. Do they speak giant?
They stopped. Yeah. What? What business?
Who is your commanding officer?
No, you pay tax.
Oh, but we already paid it.
Huh?
I think. Who's your commanding officer again? I think I already paid him.
War chief.
Yeah, the war chief.
Wog.
War Chief Wog. He looks back and went, yeah, that was his name. Yeah. Yeah, we already paid him, and he said we could go through.
No, you pay tax.
No, we paid the tax to Wog, who is a friend of ours, and he said we could go back and forth as much as we want because we paid so much tax to him because he is mighty and strong.
Oh, Wog strong. Give me a bluff.
This is the most humane way to deal with this problem.
46.
You go tell Wog. No, you tell Wog. Okay. Clangs the spear together. One of them begins walking off. At this point, Sunny, Barnabus, Cog, you all have good perception checks. You do notice that there is some smoke, like cook fires, coming from the general vicinity of this area. There is a little bit of a din. Perhaps there are some more ogres over there.
What happens if War Chief Wong shows up?
Well, given that there's cook fires back there, I imagine Aemon will be using some fireballs.
I didn't know Aemon could cast fireball.
Oh, sorry.
Aemon, you can cast fireball? Congratulations.
Agony. I meant agony. He's from hell, you can understand.
So you pay tax already?
Yeah, we did.
What'd you pay?
We gave him a magic ring.
Oh. Magic?
That's pretty good, isn't it?
They don't give me no magic.
Well, you should go tell Wog you want some magic.
Oh, no, tell Wog nothing. He tell us.
I could tell him for you if you want.
You tell him that ogres should get magic ring?
I'll tell him that you demand a magic ring.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, as soon as he gets here, I'm going to tell him
No. He points his spear at you. No! Oh, little, make lots noise.
I'm a good friend of Wog.
We see. You go get Wog.
Is he just a normal ogre, or is he...
Oh, he's calling you.
He looks like a... What's your knowledge? Like, what's your plus in knowledge nature?
Plus 21 knowledge nature.
Yeah, he actually looks like a native of the Prime Material.
Oh, he just called you.
Have you been on the Shadow Plane for long?
Yeah.
Were you on the Material before?
Huh? Yeah.
Did the Runicar send you here?
Huh?
Never mind. Oh, he just called you. Your friend.
Oh, he turns around.
He's telling you to go see him. I can see him from here.
No, I stay guard here.
Oh, he's telling you right now. He looks like he's very desperate for your attention.
Huh? So you all bluff these stupid creatures at this point in time. He goes wandering around the road. He's like looking. He's scratching himself and leaning on his spear.
Just go by him.
Should I just kill him? Oh, no. No? All right.
No need for unnecessary,
It's a whole camp?
It looks like a whole camp. Yep.
Okay, who here can't fly?
There are 2 ogres that are coming back. One looks
Who
like
here can't fly? As he's asking the group.
Not right now, but in a moment I could.
All right. Well, let's just avoid this.
I
shall-
I have a potion. I can get through this.
Great. Let's just avoid this, shall we? We shall all fly above and avoid this.
all right.
All right, Cog.
Sunny will turn into an air elemental.
Barnabas casts fly. Aemon's got wings.
Hey, I
say
say
you
you shut up! Says the ogre, not realizing
Cog's
you're
actually
doing
using an
spellcasting.
allocation with the fly.
Okay.
And then we all fly up and over the camp, I'm assuming? There's no issues with this?
It depends how war chief the war chief is.
Yeah.
Might be getting artillery in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to find Sunny Air Elemental. Yeah, we got Sunny Air Elemental. Bloop.
Old man blowy. Whew. Always small. Size always small. Small all the time.
Small. Okay.
Small.
Alright, I'm going to tick off a spell for Agony's Fly.
Take off another wild shape.
Take off a spell for Barnabas.
Take off my pants. I mean, another potion for fly.
Alright, so you guys begin to fly, and then Aemon's flying how?
He's got wings.
Okay.
Minute per. No.
Minute per level wings, or?
Yeah, but can be used in 1 minute increments. So he's.
Alright, as the group rises up into the air, there's a bunch of ogreish yelling. They revert to giantish, like, hey, come back here! And a couple of javelins go flying towards you, but they're just not arcing high enough as you choose
We're not
to fly
using the road.
to fly directly over them. This excitement begins to kick up ogres that begin spilling out of the hills and forming units. As the party flies over, mobs of
Pay the
ogres...
tax. Pay the tax.
Those are awesome tokens.
Oh no.
Those are wicked tokens. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, yeah.
The ogres come running forward, they're running back, they're blowing horns, and the group of you begin like 11th level characters should avoid avoiding armies by flying.
Good call, Barnabas.
This horde doesn't have anything in their in any great number high distance weapons. But woe to any traveler who didn't pay the tax. We'll have to bypass this on the way out. This is actually-
Yeah, definitely.
Good call, Barnabas.
Those are some mean-looking ogres. I'll say that much.
We could have taken them, though.
Yeah, probably, but save a magic in case we actually need. It's not a fight we needed.
I believe the war chief had extra ring slots installed.
We'll remember that on the way back.
Okay. Not all encounters need to be slugs. If you want to avoid the encounter, sure. You get the XP for the 2 ogres you bluffed and a token
We
amount.
might come back to steal his magic nipple rings. you know.
Sure. Oh, he has extra rings? Oh, I see what you mean. I had fun playing around with the
Try
with
to
the
build
troop,
an ogre troop.
The ogre troop, yeah. Ogre troop successfully created, so just
Perfect.
let the other DMs know. Yeah, the troop mechanic, the bigger the creature, the bigger the mob.
Yep.
And then the bigger the base damage. And then I had to do some like, okay, if a normal hobgoblin becomes this strength, what do I make an ogre troop become?
Mhm.
Yep.
They become very uncomfortable very quickly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But they're the same amount. It's like there's 20 ogres here and 20 ogres here, and it's
Well,
just
20 ogres is 6, 8, like a CR 10, CR 12, and that troop will be like a CR 13 or something like that, right?
That's a lot of meat.
yep. But they
And
were
that's more dangerous.
they were formed as a fighting unit. You
Yeah.
guys with your high babs kind of recognize a raiding unit or like a military unit. They weren't just operating like some ogre tribe at the side of the road. No, they were here for a purpose.
Even when they disperse, they're a problem.
Yeah.
Oh hell, there's another 7 of them. Like,
Just eat clubs.
All right, I'm going to move you. You get closer. You get through the canyon road, or the path of the Dark Shrine, and you're now looking at Umbra Forge itself. You're a little bit closer now. As you fly over the ogres, and there's enough distance that you fly. You could kind of fly
climb,
into town,
yeah.
but
I believe this is why we travel the plains. Isn't this beautiful?
Oh yeah, from up here, everything's pretty.
I'd say that spot with the lava's pretty shitty though.
gloomy camps are clustered and packed along a river of magma that flows from a nearby crack on a rocky ridge. The camps are dominated by a pair of buildings, the factory that belches black smoke, and the looming tower fortification at the center of town. You're guessing that there are somewhere between 5 and 10,000 souls that inhabit this place. You notice that there are areas that look more like encampments, some of them that look like they are more like training grounds, and then you would have to... There might be markets here. I'm going to expose the Umbra Forge city map as there are no guards guarding the way into the military enclave. It's just like they weren't... maybe the ogres were the guards.
Okay.
No one's that stupid. No one's coming.
I wonder if they cook on the river of molten rock.
Well, you could if you get close enough, yeah.
I say you could. However, I would assume that the poison might be a problem in the food.
I think people here probably have a hearty constitution.
Must swim in lava.
I didn't say swim in it. And then
I know.
it's practically very difficult to swim in lava, actually, because of the,
You do it all the time, except it's a little cooler for you.
Well, yes, but I also can turn into a rock.
Yeah, it'd be
I still
Umbra
an
Forge.
Ooh. This is cool.
Awesome.
Is that image for this map?
Yep.
says
It has
Umbra
to be.
Forge.
It is.
It's got Umbra Forge embedded in it. So.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
This is all part of this 4th edition module that I punked the stuff from.
Really cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Wizards of the Coast. I'll give you this one.
This is well done. Well done, sir.
All right. This place is really dangerous. I wonder what they eat.
Lava.
Lava crab.
I don't know, like shadow wheat.
There are no walls. There are no... You do see people going about their business, and...
Were there any farms or anything like that? Like, was there anything to suggest, like, the infrastructure to support a city?
Yes, you did see as you got closer and out of the canyon kind of road where the ogres were, that there were tracks that led off into the side, like wagons do come in and out of the city. Like, there is traffic as people leave the vicinity of Umbra Forge. You see a guy with this really, really sickly looking donkey pulling a cart that is coming onto the road and heading into Umbra Forge. He looks back at all of you. He just keeps on making his donkey go, and the back of the cart is filled with what look like, I don't know, basketball-sized mushrooms just piled on top of each other.
Fungi.
There's a dirty tarp pulled over it, and the donkey stops and starts wheezing, and his response is just whip the donkey in the ass and make it move. He's wearing a hat very similar to Cog's hat.
No relation.
Like an angular kind of straw hat, though. It
Mhm.
looks like it's wilted at the ends. Like maybe like there is some sort of acidy rain.
Sir, sir, says the air elemental. Sir.
Yeah, you fly up beside him. He
Shadow Tongue?
yeah, you are talking to. You think it's a dark folk. He's small. They're called dark creepers, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, we need one that doesn't look as. He's got heavy robes, a big schnoz coming out of the nose. Yeah, here we go. There's a dark creeper.
The air elemental's funny.
He reaches behind him. He actually opens his other palm as you reach behind him and produces a big mushroom. He's offering it to you.
Is this a
thanks.
custom?
I'm sorry, I'll take a mushroom.
Okay. He gives you a mushroom and then
Knock it off. Sorry.
Give him a silver coin.
you kind of go up behind him, give him a silver coin. He takes the silver coin and stuffs it away, and it looks like he's eager to get away from the assholes that you travel with.
Oh, he was bribing us. We'll give you a mushroom to fuck off. Oh, so he's like, take the silver. I'm not extorting. I'm just, although I couldn't.
He's now whipping. You could catch up to the sick donkey carrying the overstuffed vegetable cart if you want.
All I wanted to ask was about the weather.
He doesn't even.
Geographer, do you know about the weather?
He doesn't understand your tongue. Like,
I know. It's not talking to Barnabus now.
he's booting into town. You could catch up to him if you wanted to, but
I don't need to torment him more.
he just. You came
Should we
across.
kill him?
You realize it wasn't. It's not a threat. It's a commoner.
Well, yeah, I want to know if it rains or hails or anything. I know this is why I wanted to ask a farmer about the weather, but I don't because I can't speak to him because I don't know the language.
And you got this big ass mushroom.
Hey, wait
this
up,
big
and we've
fibrous.
got more silver for you in Shadow Tongue.
Okay, he stops. You want to buy more? And he says some word for probably the mushroom.
No, we don't want none of that. We just want some information.
I know nothing. I saw nothing. I know nothing.
I think you do.
No.
You,
No,
Barnabus pulls out a gold coin.
He looks at you suspiciously.
You
know where I can find...
light worshippers, huh?
No, I don't worship the light, but I am from the other side.
Primus?
Primers?
Primus?
Right.
Oh,
Prime.
prime material people, I think he's talking
Oh,
about.
yes, we got some of those here. I know nothing. Nothing.
Oh, hang on. You want this shiny gold coin?
Yeah.
Maybe you know where the cloaker is. Shavram?
Oh, yes. Yeah. You,
Where we...
you want to go to Brokerage?
Yes, the brokerage.
Uldrek. You go to Broker. You say Uldrek sent you.
Uldrek sent... Alright. And where is the brokerage?
You say Uldrek sent, Uldrek paid, and then you find answer.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Are you lying? Are you going to say Uldrek?
Yeah, he'll say Uldrek
Okay.
sent him. He didn't care.
Okay.
He's He's looking at you. He seems to be looking for some sort of deceit, but then just shrugs. He holds up his hand for the gold coin.
Gives him the gold coin.
You see big building, smoke, foundry?
Yeah.
You see rock beside foundry?
He's pointing off to here.
Yep.
Base of rock, brokerage.
Well, thank you very much, Uldrick. We'll let him know you sent us.
Forge, lots of metal working there. You'll find lots of Durgar there, but go beyond Durgar. Brokerage, there's a sign.
Beyond past the Durgar. Understood.
You read?
Yeah, I can read.
You read Shadow Tongue?
I read Shadow Tongue.
Your Shadow Tongue is not very bad.
He's lying.
I try.
You realize now that there is some accent that you're allowing to peek through, and
Peek through.
your interaction with native Shadow Tongue speakers will help you greatly.
Your first time using it's like, I know Latin. And
Yeah.
you get booted back 700 years to find somebody actually speak bloody Latin.
Or that uses it as not a dead language, but a living language, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Uldrick sends you to brokerage. Here you go.
Here you go. He's handing out mushrooms to those.
Oh, thank you. Mushroom.
Sonny will feed one to Mojo Turtle.
Yeah, Mojo Turtle's biting at the end of it. He doesn't correct. He doesn't correct you. You know, maybe people like.
Well, you have a fine shadowy day, sir.
If the turtle gets super high and starts tripping balls, then...
He looks at you.
Fine shadowy day.
He stuffing the gold coin away, and he waits for you to go, like he's being polite, like the
All right,
warriors,
we'll go first.
like the obvious slayers have right of way.
We'll put him at ease and go ahead of him.
Okay. I have another scene as you start moving through the town. People do look at you, but they step aside. Some of them begrudgingly, others just scamper out of the way. About half of the population is dark folk, a mix of dark stalker, dark creeper. About 15% are Durgar. About 10% are Darrow. And then there's another 25%, which you kind of gather are warriors or people from other places, including a lot of people from the Prime Material. I have another scene.
We fly over. I'm kidding. We're done. I'm kidding. We don't.
No, that just shows you what the Umbra Forge looks like as you're wandering through.
Oh, okay. Umbra Forge Market or show and tell. Show and tell.
Dark Creepers, Dark Stalker, or maybe even
That's cool.
maybe even a Caligny talking to what looks like an ogre. There's a troll, a couple of humans, a tiefling. It's a massive tent city encampment military enclave.
That's pretty cool.
Barnabus gets a sense that this is the type of city where money talks.
Yeah.
And having a little bit of might may help.
Yeah.
Help shout.
You've found a neutral evil small city, Mark.
I will rule here.
Or Barnabas, anyways.
Okay. Yeah,
Sonny's looking around. Who kicked it off last time when we suddenly murdered everyone in the we were in the vampire market?
oh.
Who popped off that fight? I wasn't there for who was the instigator in that? Who said
It was the
F it
kids.
and
No, it's when the vampire said, "Oh, we'll eat them later, huh?" Or they're not as tasty or something like that to the kids.
Ooh, which
I don't
character?
remember. I don't remember.
Somebody's
Slake,
getting
maybe?
poo-pooed.
I think Slake, but who was Cog may have?
Dugan definitely I remember
it was Dee
there
Dee or
being a
something like
portion where someone
It
looked
was
at
for
Dugan
Dee
and
Dee.
said, "Come on, we're not going to let this go." And he's
Yeah.
like,
We were like, they
Alright.
did something
Alright.
questionable, like,
Dugan, Edie, it'll be all right. Just
Okay, this place has a functioning market.
I'd be almost stupid not to see what they have for sale.
Are you guys going to spend some time in the city just looking around?
Yeah.
All right, give
There might
me
be something
2d
interesting here.
2d4 as you just start wandering around. This is how many hours you wander around before I show you the actual write-up for the city.
6.
All right, so you spend the afternoon in weird markets, and I'm going to paste the Umbra Forge city write-up. And I'll paste some of it in chat. You may not know all the notable NPCs, although you do hear that the war captains on several people's lips during this. Areas of interest include the Umbra Forge Foundry, the bridge at the crossroads, the Durgar Market, the Darrow Market, the Slave Bazaar, and the Brokerage. You get that the Darrow Market might be a very dangerous place, where the Durgar Market might be actually the place to buy weapons and armor. You feel like it was strangely a good idea not to bring your dwarves,
Okay.
as you don't see a lot of them. And the ones you do have the stance of indentured servant or slave.
Yeah, definitely a bad idea to bring the dwarves.
There is a functioning small city market. You find minor items on the market, medium items on the market, and then even some major items, or at least the talk of major items being on the market.
We've got some good scrolls. Look at this.
80% of the items are shadow weave, which you'll find out when you go to buy or investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Dark leaf leather armor. Good base armor.
They got a tome of leadership and influence.
The charisma one.
Yep. Yep. +1.
Staff of enchantment.
Yep.
Greater sniper goggles. What the hell?
What the hell? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Gerbersack.
They're amazing, by the way. You can help the Donjon bin.sh site for randomly rolling some.
They +2 bonus when making a sneak attack at any range.
At any range.
Can make ranged such attacks at any distance instead of normal 30 feet.
That's insane.
So they're like 20 grand for the basic one. These are 50 grand.
Yeah, Dugan's gonna save for those. Something for
Steal
Dugan
them.
to save for. Sneak attack at any range. That's crazy.
Yep.
And the +2 circumstance bonus to each sneak attack damage die.
Oh, sorry. That's to.
That's-
I didn't read that correctly.
Oh my goodness.
+2 damage per die. I was looking at the +2 to hit.
That's crazy.
Wow, wait a minute. That's
And the sniper and the greater sniper goggles you can do. The +2 to damage only happens within 30 feet, and then the greater sniper goggles are any.
It's actually at any range. Yeah,
Any range.
Yeah, they're just like.
is there something like that for melee?
So I think there's really a drop off. Like I think the 50 grand version is probably more than the 20 grand version is really the nice one. Unless you're at like full build, you know what I mean? Like all your slots are full and you have money to burn. Or there's one sitting in the market and you come and yoink it and kill like shadow walk out of the shadow plane and go.
No, the major items have like little cards or like a description of the item, and the item's nowhere to be seen.
You know,
like
quest to steal the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Look at how dumb these shadow people are. They just leave their shit lying everywhere. Good.
It's not good.
Yep.
Yeah, then you get the what are they called? Inevitable friggin' deck collectors showing up.
Yeah.
All right. There's a random encounter chance, as the place is dangerous. There's no encounter when you spend 6 hours in the market. You guys find a vendor that sells you this really pungent tasting. It's almost beer, but you're pretty sure it's made from fungus instead of from like
Hops
wheat
and-
or hops or
yeah.
that sort of thing. It is alcoholic, and you find a meat vendor that sells you some sort of mystery meat that's overly cooked and spiced on sticks. And you know, you're
meat.
some of you are not picky, others don't need to eat.
Yeah, Barnabas will go without eating. I think he doesn't need to. So
Okay.
while we're here,
Yeah, and you've been slowly angling your way
towards the brokerage.
Towards the brokerage. The forges, you do see a lot of Durgar in this area, and some of the shops are definitely geared towards armor and weapons. Barnabas, you can't help but notice that this place is very industrious, and that there seems to be an overabundance of melee weapons of martial variety.
Any firearms?
You'd have to go looking for them, but you have spotted them.
Okay.
Like we'll say, most people carry a weapon
1 minute.
in Umbra Forge, and
Okay.
then we'll say 1 out of every 100 people you saw has a firearm.
Okay, so it's not terribly. All right. Gotcha.
They're around.
Yep. We will, I guess, continue. Durgar aren't known for being too friendly. We'll just try to avoid any confrontations and get to the brokerage.
Okay, you do enter a street where there's a lot of beggars, like a beggar homeless encampment. You see a bunch of Darrow. They're all giggling at you as you're walking down this.
Watch your coin purses.
That's how you speak of the air elemental with like the pouch.
Yeah, yeah. Agony's got his pole arm out, like letting them know. You come close, and they're mad little creatures.
Yeah, filthy little things.
But you do get to a door that above it says in this very nice stone cut area, translated off to the side in several languages, the brokerage.
All right. Well, walk on inside.
Oh, well.
Hi, Jessica.
Soup delivery service success. That resulted in rude things being said about me. There was nothing to do with my bottom in that response.
Someone's gonna get spanked. The Umbra Forge brokerage. Okay, Barnabas, you.
Barnabas, sorry, at the street urchins.
Yep.
You know that with your detect thoughts, you can adjudicate, potential.
Yeah.
All right.
I can fuck right off is what I can do.
Okay then.
Barnabas will walk on.
Yeah, you go up to the door. There is a big knocker on the door, and there is sort of this weird symbol of an eye.
Okay. Use the knocker.
Okay. There's a flash from the
That feels
symbol.
really familiar.
There's a flash from the symbol in the eye. The door opens, Inside is a room filled with, it's partitioned with these really old-looking tapestries and curtains, and it's full of junk. At first, you're like, look at all this stuff, but then your eyes adjust to the light, and a lot of it's just there because it looks weird, or it's been discarded because it isn't worth very much.
Good.
There are some seats or makeshift seats, almost like they've used barrels and boxes for seats. And there's something that scampers from one of the boxes to another spot that has you kind of on edge. At first, you thought it was a dog or a cat, but it's actually a brain with claws and a little tail.
Oh, Mark knows what it is. Barnabus is going to make a knowledge. What for that?
Dungeoneering?
That sounds.
Yep.
So 49 if he takes 10.
This thing is called a Intellect Devourer.
Yep, and Barnabus wants nothing to do. I mean, get that. He almost like grabs Aemon and puts him in front. Get that thing away from me.
It had a pink bow wrapped around it. And might be wearing little like little bracelets.
Oh, somebody's got a pet brain.
Yeah, I said Intellect Devourer.
Where?
You hear this female voice.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you can show yourself. I mean, you no harm.
Don't be afraid. I've got a big brain. It's a beautiful brain. Don't you like it?
It scurries up onto one of the onto this bronze pillar.
No, not fond of that at all.
Hi. Welcome to the Brokerage. Shavarma is busy at the moment, but you can talk to me. I'm Callie.
Cog's got his hand on the extendo arm trigger. He's like, huh? No? Okay.
Well, Callie, I think we'll wait to speak to Shavarma.
Oh, he's busy at the moment.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Go ahead and wait. Do you like my bow?
It's a very nice bow. Dee Dee, we like her bow, don't we?
I used to have nice things.
Before
Well, what happens?
Then that bitch arrived.
You feel this static in your minds.
Ooh.
Which one would that be?
I don't like her. I never did. I will get my vengeance upon her. Sierra. Always Sierra.
Era. Alright. So another time, perhaps.
She was always full of heresy. Spreading her lies in Lyrodrada and beyond.
Dude, oh my god, now I know where this is from. Took me a second. Yeah.
But that is neither here nor there. That is far from here. I am to understand. I'm not supposed to talk about the past, only the future.
Well, how far in the future do you think we will speak to Shavaram?
If Shavarma doesn't come out here, maybe Vex will. I don't like Vex very much.
Why, what's wrong with Vex?
He's the one that scooped out my brain.
Do you have a name?
Yes, it's Kali, short for Calavarius. I used to be a dancer and a beautiful woman. more beautiful than Zira.
Adam can barely contain his glee.
More beautiful than who?
Zira.
That damn bitch in her heresy! Taking me from what's mine!
Yes, not right.
She abandoned the shadow plane and went back to that horrible place. Then she came back with all of her friends, and they did bad things to me.
Yeah, what's she gonna do, right?
Yes, I must calm myself. I am better than that. I am all brain now.
Beauty's only skin deep.
That is right. I must remember that. But don't I have a beautiful brain?
There's a little tongue that comes out.
It appears to be anatomically correct.
It's a fine cerebellum you have there.
Have any of you come to sacrifice your bodies? I don't mind walking around in other bodies. I need to practice more.
No.
Said he's going to step beside Aemon.
There's a bit of a chime.
Cog's starting to wonder if I can build a body for her.
There's a bit of a chime.
Uh-oh.
Goes scurrying off. It scurries at speed 40.
Holy crap.
It's faster than a person. Disappears behind kind of like a shadowy veil at one end of the room.
I plan to sleep in the clouds this evening, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'll be joining you. All right. Where'd the bell come from? From one of the behind us? Or?
Yeah, it just came from the air, like it's magic. I've got a token that I need to add to this scene. Adam, there's a page that I put into your section of the
DM notes? What?
no, of his section. This is just for Adam, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay. On the other side of the shadowy veil, there is a gnome. His cigar is smoking and sitting on a table as he's a little bit busy. He's just received strange news from Shivaramar about some goings-on in the Umbra Forge. While Shivaramar is not concerned about the goings-on, because in Shivaramar's mind, there's always something going on. That's how we make money, you dummy. This gnome may be a bit more concerned because he has not completely given his heart over to evil. Shadow magic is just a tool, just like regular magic. It doesn't have to be the path to vile. Callie comes skittering by you and ducks into the corner, hiding from the chime that usually means that there's somebody here to meet.
Could you unfog the...
Yes.
Thank you.
Vex comes out from his workshop and sort of glances towards where Callie had hid. You know that there is some sort of bond between the Mind Flayer Vex and the creature that he created out of the captured Calavarius, the captive that was handed over as payment from your companions? No, your friends? Your associates?
Associates. Past associates.
It still gives you the creeps, and you've taken, in your time working with Shivaramar at the brokerage, specifically the Umbra Forge brokerage, you have kept your distance from Callie and kept precautions when you go to sleep.
Yeah. Look, it wasn't me.
Vex wanders over. He looks at you and he just gives you this telepathic. Vex is a mind flayer that works with
The
We don't
cloaker
wish
that
with Shivaramar.
we're told it was a cloaker. So we know there's kind of creepy stuff down here.
Oh, he's way up there. Okay.
No.
I was just zoomed in on this. So sorry.
He gives you this flash of like there's heavy industry going on. You know that this is his way of telling you that he's busy, and he gives you a little ping, like just ever so slight suggestive telepathic sort of like wave, like you go deal with this. Much like a doctor's exam where when the little mallet hits your knee and there's a reflexive response, it's almost like he's able to hit the reflexive response in your mind to like, oh, I'm going this way now, and you catch yourself. It's annoying. It's not mechanically like him doing a charm, but he's, you know that Vex is not only is he a creepy creature whose race supposedly eats brains, you know that he experiments on them.
Yep, got the table in the back.
There have been in your short time here at the Umbra Forge Brokerage, Vex is sought out in both Lyrodrata and in Umbra Forge, and perhaps in other places in the Shadow Plane, for his mind, his mastery of mind, like people who forget things. You've heard something called psychic surgery being performed.
Whether you need to forget something, whether you forgot something you weren't supposed to forget.
As you grab your whirligig and your combat gear, and you got everything stowed, and you grab your cigar off of the table, Vex is telling you need to deal with these customers. You're in a hurry, however, as there's stuff going on.
Really? All right. I'll do it. Gotta be quick though.
There's an annoying flick from his. There's an annoyed flick from one of his tentacles, and then he whirls around to go back into his workshop. You know that Shivaramar, by the nature of the brokerage itself, has many clients, and this place is on a confluence between many worlds. There is a similar building that you first entered that is in the Tarak Shadow Plane. And Shivaramar might be in Tarak or one of the other places he hasn't let you go into yet, dealing with customers. People who seek things. Knowledge is key around here.
Happy dusk, gentlemen. Welcome to the brokerage. What do you want?
We were told to find the cloak at Shivaramar.
Busy.
Oh, that is a pity.
So, what are you looking for?
Oh, we were told we could exchange information for information here.
That sort of thing can be done.
Oh. Are you a representative of the establishment?
Yeah, something like that. You new in town?
Yeah, you could say that. Lovely place you have here.
Yeah. I'd like to say it's one of a kind.
Certainly seems to be. Barnabus is kind of like peeking down the hall where the brain ran away.
Yeah, there is this like shadowy curtain that it makes it really hard to see down the hall. Like light seems to not penetrate that shadowy barrier very well.
So, my name is Barnabus. He extends a hand and steps forward.
Widget.
Pleasure, Widget.
Pleasure's mine. Takes a puff off the cigar.
Widget, does he look like he's a native of the plane, or is he a little brighter than?
Some color in his cheeks.
Give me a knowledge nature.
Okay. With Polly.
He's got that look in his eyes.
Polly's help, knowledge, nature. Oh, we'll take 10 and 49.
They share their taste in hats.
That's a nice hat you got. That's a good point.
I must say that you're well dressed yourself.
No, I would like to try to stay in style, you know.
No one needs to be a barbarian.
Exactly. He's looking back at something.
There's a strange weapon contraption that is strapped to Widget's back.
May I ask you, what is that?
What was your knowledge? What was your knowledge nature? Sorry.
Oh, a 49.
Widget looks like a gnome. However, he is showing signs of being exposed to a severe amount of shadow magic.
Of shadow magic, not just being on the plane.
Correct. How is this manifested, Adam, in Widget's?
I think his eyes are black, like it's just pupil.
Okay. I'm gonna make a note on your character sheet.
It's also easy because the token has the eyes looking away, so
Yep.
You can't see it. I swear it's a thing.
You're not sure what happens when you convert to shadow casting, but it's like you might be becoming a creature of the plane of shadow.
Been here a while, ain't you?
a little bit.
There is a ping from the gem in your forehead, and there is a thought entering your mind that is not your own.
Didn't know that was part of the deal, did you?
No, I did not.
And it says one word to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mythic.
Do I understand what that means? My character?
Yeah. This creature, this little unassuming gnome with the black eyes could be an immortal.
Where are you from? He's like almost examining you now.
Is that the information that you're looking for?
Well, it is now.
What you got in trade?
You name it, I probably know it. Except for where you're from. Fact-based things, my friend. Law. These are things I can tell you. Is it in your blood, or did you find something?
How would you know? How would I understand the breadth of your knowledge? What type of things do you know?
I specialise in the arcane and the planes.
He's really good at geography.
I'm really good at everything. Geography's actually not one of my best. I'm still good at it.
He's a geographer.
Religion, also quite good at. Things of the natural world, I'm quite good at.
I just made a copy of Widget into the character section, Adam.
Cool. That will be useful.
There's one thing I realized you haven't filled out on Widget is
What his mythic power is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't really get a chance because he disappeared.
Yeah, we went mythic and then stopped.
Yeah, the All right. So, give me a second. Let's start with something easy. Where are you all from?
Not the shadow plane. This is Agony.
Yeah, we're from Volcanica. Easy. It's an exchange of information.
And
We won't be evasive, and he won't either. And he looks at you like, fair deal.
I am from Tarak.
Oh yeah, hey, they got gladiator games there. I heard.
They do.
Is that where you're getting
They got
away from the
volcanoes and
barbarism?
snakes on Volcanica is what I heard.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got snakes. Least of our problems these days.
So what kind of problems do you have there?
Well, as of late, some goblins. However, the most concerning in my mind is the shadows.
Which shadows?
Oh, they're you got a little cult here, cult with the reborn, making all sorts of chaos outside of the Vale.
What do you want with the Cult of the Reborn?
Oh, we want them to fuck off. Ideally.
How can we help you get them to fuck off?
Well, it is my understanding the religion of Drusilla Unbrevilda is quite popular here. However, the cult themselves, or the sect of it, is not.
No, not particularly popular here.
Yeah, it is nuance. I understand. Some people don't understand nuance. Looking back at Aemon.
He grimaces at you.
So, who do we speak to about having this cult dealt with?
Is this who you brought to deal with it?
Oh, no, this is not the. We're on a diplomatic mission more than anything.
Lights up another cigar. Diplomatic mission. What makes me... why should I think you'd be able to deal with the cult?
Well, I would prefer not to, if being perfectly honest. But the cult is going to bring the Imperium back into the Shadow Realm. If they'll keep up what they're doing. And it's also going to affect that poor guild with the Obsidian Arrow.
Alright. He looks back, he looks down the hall. I can show you where the cult is. At least in part.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to deal with the cult. I want the cult dealt with. It is in the best interest of the denizens of this lovely city to take care of it.
Yeah, well, see, there's the problem. You don't shit where you eat. A lot of these people eat here. You don't eat here, so you can shit wherever you want.
Well, how much would it be worth?
What are you looking for?
Oh. He's just looking at you. Gents, give us a few feet, a little bit of privacy.
Why? This is Agony.
Because I'm going to make a deal with him. I'll try to, but sometimes it's best to not expand on information others need not know if the information does not go as far as we want and we can't reach an accord.
Remember, we have a turtle.
Barnabus is Yeah, we got a turtle. That's fucking great.
Okay, Widget now knows there's something special about the turtle.
These chuckleheads have a turtle. Okay. Okay,
Alright.
so Sunny will
Stay
go
in the room. Just give us a few, all right?
Alright, Agony and Cog go and stand guard over the shadowy area where the brain monster went.
Yeah, you too, Ivan. If anything happens, you won't be blind.
What Sunny's going to hang out with. Oh god, the clicking has gone totally haywire.
I think I could find some friends to come deal with your little cult. You could tell me where you learned how and where you became what you are. Mythic.
I'm going to type something to you, Adam. This is quite important.
Yep. Not saying that.
Guessing that's kind of your take on it.
Mm-hmm. There's a way to do it, I think. It's difficult and dangerous.
We specialise in difficult and dangerous.
It will make you, it will amplify yourself. Are you a villain or a hero?
I'm what needs to be.
If you find out a way to do it, everyone around will find out real quick if you're the hero or the villain. You help with the cult to be born. You point me in the right direction to open a book. And I'll share all that I know.
What book?
A magic book.
Yeah, sure. Show me your book. I'll point you in the right direction.
Take care of the cult first. Then we'll look at the book.
No, we ain't doing that. You expect me to risk my life and then I'm stuck again with a fucking maybe? Nah.
Alright. He'll pull the... You will pull the... give me a second. I want to see... I think he had some custom magic items. Give me a second. Did he make it a magic pocket? It was... Because Widget and Barnabus were actually very similar in some of
Yeah,
the
we're not that... I see
Okay, no more
these gold-
interruptions.
So is this way? If I die fighting the cult, you still got your fucking book.
Okay. He will pull out of a extra dimensional space a black book, and he has a very covetous air about him.
Gotta let me look at the thing, son. Come on.
Okay, he'll show you it.
Okay, it's this large, squarish, bound in dark metal, oozing shadow stuff. It's heavy. Give me a knowledge arcana.
Okay, I will take 10 plus 1d6. 1, so, plus Polly's help, so 55.
Well, you're pretty sure this is called the Codex of Shadows. It was penned by likely a powerful vessel of Dracia Umbra Vilda, or maybe even the god herself, and contains secrets of using shadow weave. It is likely that the Codex not only has a primer to turn someone into a shadow caster, but there might be further secrets of shadow casting contained within the book.
How far have you gotten into the Codex of Shadow?
The book is a minor artifact in its own right, and looks like it's currently sealed shut.
Oh, apparently not far at all.
There is a
Cover.
a brilliant and strange contraption-like device, like hedging the book closed. It's like a kind of a spinning wheel lock, and that part is not even moving when you touch it.
May I?
It's a DC 50 disabled device.
May I?
He's keeping a close eye on the situation.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the only item in the room that is really worth anything, is the bronze table with these weird little runes that you guys are standing around that Widget seemed to want to have the conversation around.
Do you mind? I just want to... He's kind of like petting it. It's so rare one finds a book that is in itself. It's a minor artifact. Allegedly written by the goddess herself, if not at least one of her powerful vessels. Now I can see why you're so... Why you'd not want to give this up, even for a moment. As for this lock, let's have a look-see. Pulls out a little pair of spectacles, puts them on. Yep. Alright, let's have a look-see. I'm just checking something.
Barnabus, give me a perception versus a trap, please.
Yep. Plus 29. I was going to cast some spells first, but okay. 37.
Okay, looks like just a really complicated lock and looks like a challenge.
Alright.
Hey, Barnabus, don't forget that latch over there. +2.
Hey,
All right, so Cog, if you're gonna aid, you're gonna be next to him and have your fingers involved.
Right.
As in, aiding against a trap or a thing means you're.
Can I also take a look then?
Yep.
El trapo. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. That's okay.
Alright. Barnabas.
I can just give you a perception check, but I don't think that's
Oh, I know what
what we're
I'm going to
looking
do.
for here.
Barnabas is going to cast Heroic Fortune on himself. And he's going to spend the hero point to give himself a +8 on his disabled device.
What hero point? DM and channel points. Oh, from Heroic Fortune. Okay, I understand. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I see. I see what you're doing now.
Yep. And He disables the lock.
Okay, you gonna roll?
It's plus 50, so.
Okay.
Okay, so I will roll.
I'll get my reflex fort and we'll save ready.
63.
Okay, but didn't do the trap thing. So.
Well, I didn't see the trap.
Barnabus manages to get this couple of like multi-pronged things in there, and Cog's helping out, and they manage to force their way through the arcane lock, and then begin to move the tumblers. But you end up moving the tumblers a little bit back and forth, and you're pushing these rods. You're pushing these rods in, and eventually the rods click into place, and they sort of disappear a little bit. They ooze shadow, and the book opens. And both Barnabus and Cog take 4 wisdom damage as they use the shadow device by opening its cover.
Okay. Fuck. I don't care what you say. That was a great idea. Wisdom damage.
Oh, yeah, kind of. It just sort of leeches your mind a little bit, and you're like,
Yeah.
you're excited by this.
Watch that first look.
The metal cover does open, and there are these thin metal pages with strange markings on them that are a mixture of shadow tongue and shadow magic written in its own language, like its own magical script.
Linguistics check?
It's odd. Yeah, you could roll linguistics.
$41.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that this is the beginning of the ABCs of the magical language if you were a Shadowcaster wizard. Like on the first page, there's like, and these shall be the building blocks of the mastery of shadow. And there are some sigils. I need.
He's kind of holding his head.
I need Barnabas. How many of you, Cog? Do you cast any spells, or are you just an alchemist?
I'm just an alchemist.
Okay, Barnabas, I need you to make a will save.
His will save is
Don't tell me you were too fond of evocation.
13. 26.
Okay, are you going to accept the hero point from Fox or not? Because 26 fails.
I will accept the hero point. Thank you, Fox.
All right, you are not compulsed to pursue Shadow Weave magic as a new way of casting your spells.
Good to know. Good to know.
As the few words at the beginning of the book is, this is the
And only this way.
correct. This book will not only make you a more powerful Shadowcaster, it's also trying to convert you into a Shadowcaster.
You should be careful. There's some compulsions in there.
Cog just
I take it back. That wasn't 26 because I didn't subtract the -2 for the wisdom loss, so 24.
24 with a hero point allows you to re-roll instead then. Because a 28 fails, the DC's 30.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked by the devil man in a second here.
29.
That shit was real close.
Well, I guess I know what my next feat is.
Oh, there's a fortune point if you want to use it.
Yes, I want to use it. Thank you, Fox.
All right, see, Barnabas is like, yeah, shadow magic. My whole person would work, or my whole monster would work really well, and I could hide. And yes, this is the new power. And your hands lovingly stroke some of the symbols, and then you're like, wait a second. I'm not making this decision, and you pull back from the book.
Widget spins around.
Yep.
Yeah, here's your book. There's compulsion there to follow shadow magic whether you want to or not, just so you know. So he's looking at you. Clearly, you've already made that decision.
Every tool in your arsenal.
I'm not judging. I'm not. I know. So, that's part one of my obligation. We'll head on to part two in short order.
Yeah.
Now, could you direct me to the embassy?
I'll show you the way.
Thank you kindly.
This is stuff that was in the page, but it's just a
Yeah.
lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
It is what you were leaving quickly to go do before these folk.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. This would be.
Okay. Cog's drinking some lesser restorations.
We need. Well, the way we're gonna do this is by protecting the Imperial Ambassador. If you want to keep the Imperials out of here.
Yeah, I think the Imperials would be kind of important here.
Yeah. Well, we might be able to take out a captain or two while we're there. I mean, you'll be able to take out a captain or two when you're there. Accidents do happen.
Yeah, we will see. First, we'll do a little reconnaissance.
On the trot. Just scoops up the book, turns himself invisible. Come on.
It's helpful you're invisible.
There we go. Barnabas, you're getting 2 potions from Cog.
Okay. Are they?
The gnome's invisible.
It's for your mind.
Oh,
for
for the fog. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Should we be attacking? Says Hegme.
Here, I'll roll a
no,
d4 for you.
No.
And another one.
We'll do it. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Yeah. No attacking. We've come to an accord. Yeah.
Hopefully we don't run into shadows. I can't do the death wards anymore. I have 2 left.
Well, if there's any of the cult there, there's going to be shadows there, because when they die, shadows come out. That's how you
Can
know.
we do this tomorrow?
No, actually, if you do it, we can do it tomorrow. If you don't want the Imperial Ambassador to be alive, and you want all the Imperials to be all up in here.
You and your fucking book. Well, Cog holds.
I didn't put your fingers in it.
Cog grabs a death ward.
You're on the shadow plane. I thought you knew how shadow magic worked.
Well, he's the wizard, the professor.
Your finely dressed leader here is very knowledgeable. You understand the risks.
Yep. And it'll be all worth it if we manage to get this to work.
Was that thing valuable? That book?
Oh, you don't want the book, believe me. But the information he will impart to us once we've completed our little task will provide us with power of a unique nature.
Are you dragon slayers? Red one?
Not all of us are here.
Lesser ones. We've never fought a true dragon. Agony thinks.
There's not too many dragons on Volcanica.
There's that blue one that gave us a fright.
Yes. That was a while ago. We've gotten stronger. And with Slake around, Thulgrim, the others, we can take them.
Be on the watch for Shadow Dragonborn here.
I'm sorry, what?
Shadow Dragonborn.
Yes, we ran into one of them.
Knowingly, Widget's actually like moving between sentences. Just we don't have Steven's ability.
No,
There.
Shadow
He's
Dragon.
staying around the table.
Shadow
Mark looks like Bruce Wayne.
Shadow Dragonborn are more like what Agony was before he started going through his ritual.
It's that asshole that we fought at.
Well, no, that was a half dragon.
Wasn't it a half dragon Shadowborn?
Their breaths were dreadful.
Dragonborn. Do we get to keep the turtle?
Yeah, so far we'll go with the turtle.
All right. So, on the move.
Widget hears, who is the turtle? This is Shivaramar speaking to you in your mind.
All right. So, who's the turtle?
Cog starts making potions, by the way. Need 2 minutes, all right?
The turtle is it's Modra turtle.
Sonny.
Yes.
We are in the brokerage where information is exchanged for information. We do not give it away for free.
Oh.
Widget hears laughing. Modra the Miserable. He is worth something. Get it from them.
What do you want for the turtle?
Sir, wow. It's a beloved pet. I don't know that we could easily part with that.
Who's a little bitey boy?
Snap.
Who's a chaotic evil little turtle master? What do you want for him?
Make us an offer.
Look it up.
Yep.
Are you a gold type guy, an information type guy?
Well, I
Those are
like.
two main things that move through you.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan of both, to be honest.
I've also seen, people can be repurposed if necessary.
We can offer him eyes.
Interested in eyes?
Barnabus is kind of. What do you mean, eyes?
What do you want to see in the dark? You're down here with that light spell above your head. Might as well have a great big old sign saying, "Look at me. I'm not from round here." The rest of you mooks can see just fine. You're the only one that's using it.
Well, I like it. Bluff. Sonny, would you be willing to trade the turtle for eyes? Realistically, for me.
Assuming that later I can come and we can make another trade to get him back. Just temporary is okay.
You hear Shivaramar saying, yes, we can give him loners.
Sure, it can be temporary.
No, if we're going to do a trade for trade. I may as well just ask you how much they cost.
They cost 1 moja in the form of a turtle.
Nah, no, that's sense motive. That's a load of crap. Come on. Got a 53.
A CR 16 rogue?
Widget's not making
Could-
you learn that Widget's not making the decisions here.
You tell your boss.
That was sense motive or bluff?
Sense motive.
Yeah. Widget's
Yeah.
talking to someone in his head.
You tell your boss.
Widget will stop being invisible, by the way. It's like he thought we were like on the way out the door and we turned back into negotiating time. So he'll just let it, like it took 3 minutes and then it dissipated.
Yeah, well, just tell your boss. How much would new eyes be? There's not one moja turtle. It's a service you fucking offer.
Thing is, it's kind of, you know, the old-timey doctors where you pay what you can. It's kind of a case-by-case thing.
All right, so he's saying market cost for quick surgery. Shavarmar says the cost of this would be 30,000 gold pieces plus a favor, which we will accept 1 week of keeping the Modra turtle.
Nah, it's fucking ridiculous. No. I'll get a pair of lenses for this. I don't have anyone cut my face open.
Lenses only work if there's magic.
Yeah, it's usually magic, so it's like eyes only work if you have eyes. I've seen them gouged out. It's not a big fucking deal.
Shvarmar says his lenses only work if you remove those nice glasses you have.
So if you put proper eyes in, you can keep your spectacles.
No, it's no deal.
20,000 in 4 days.
20,000 4 days.
No. It's no favors.
15k in 3 days.
15.
You can keep pushing, baby.
And we won't tell them that you're going to visit the ambassadors.
And the ambassador, the whole problem with the ambassadors will be kept quiet.
Well, it should go without saying. I assumed this was a place. Assumed if you had a reputation, it was for.
Reputation for buying and selling information.
You're not my only client, but for this exchange, I'd be willing to delay letting them know.
Pretty sure that was in that wasn't coming through Widget. I don't think.
Or
Or am I supposed to be puppeting that?
No, you're still being puppet master.
He's willing to delay the spread of that information, as in, you're not the only clients. Many people need to be kept. It's a neutral establishment.
all right. So how much for me not to tell the cult you helped us?
Information is valuable. Widget That's actually not really worth too much to Widget because they already know.
Svarmar is basically saying he'll give you a head start. He won't start blabbing his mouth. He'll delay until you guys do whatever you need to do.
So you're saving the Imperial Ambassador, aren't you?
It's no deal. We'll deal with
Okay.
it.
$12K, 3 days.
No.
All right.
May as well start walking.
Where are you walking to?
You said you'd show us where the ambassador was.
Yes, I would. Ain't getting the turtle.
Murder knows many things. We should get the turtle.
What do you want for the turtle?
If not new eyes, then something different.
Does that one over there want a body?
No, well, you can ask him. Maybe he wants his answers changed, but we offered him a new one already. He didn't want it.
What about your devil? You need something?
Hi, man. You want to escape your indentured servitude? Maybe they got away.
Such lines of thinking are futile and prohibited.
Yeah, you're not down there. You can actually think what you like here.
So you think.
I agree with
I'm
you.
guessing
devil.
that's a no.
Do you want something, Cog? Says Agony, quietly to Cog.
Not from these fellas.
Any sort of upgrade, magic, a thing.
They can't do what I require.
What is it you require? Because you don't really know what I can do.
The upgrades I make are mechanical.
Okay, well maybe they know where you can find upgrades. Kind of looks at Widget like, I'm right about this, maybe?
It's not something I'm interested in. I'm going to craft them myself. Appreciate the offer. I prefer my own elfsmanships. Craft elfsmanship?
Elfsmanship is a good one.
Elfsmanship.
Sure.
Elfship.
Seems you're right in impasse with regards to our pet. He shakes his head like I can't believe we're arguing over this right now.
Then leave him behind for a few hours while you go and visit the ambassadors.
The turtle will be safe here while we deal with the ambassadors. Wouldn't want the pet getting caught in a strength training blast.
And we will line up buyers for any shadow dragon bits that you find.
Yeah, we've never had issues with lining up buyers for. Hang on.
Any bits of shadow dragons we can find purpose for. Help you sell.
Barnabas, do they want the turtle? Is this it?
Yeah, they want the turtle.
This badly? It's
They
been
know-
15 minutes.
They know what it is.
Yeah?
In fact, if they have any magics to sell right now, we could speed up such selling.
Additionally, we could accelerate any sales that you need done. Particularly anything that you're trying to get rid of, I don't know, not on Volcanica.
All right, fine. Barnabus, we ask for items that'll protect you from the shadows.
Well, we all need those.
Very wise.
Why cast spells that can be dispelled when you can have an item that'll always work, right?
Well, technically, item magic can be dispelled.
Yes,
But
it can be, but more difficult usually, isn't it?
yeah, it depends
Not
on the
really,
item.
it's the same difficulty.
It's
More targeted.
yeah.
They need to know what to do.
I have limited potions.
Easy.
The total for a wand of Death Ward, with 10 charges remaining.
All
On the
right,
death ward with 10 charges for the total.
because we could get that somewhere else, right?
Things sounds like something you need. I mean, the Imperial Ambassador isn't going to save himself.
No. And they have a visiting ambassador that is likely in trouble as well. Someone...
Yeah, I don't care about him. I don't.
Any of the Imperial Ambassadors die on this plane, it will get very messy for all of them.
Well, the simple solution for us is just head back and let them down. Yeah, the fucking Shadow plane assassinated our ambassadors. Send the army in. Fuck off.
You should care about the one that came from your world.
No, I don't. He can fucking choke on his own piss for all I care.
Kind of
He's
hard.
our leader.
Kind of hard if it's a she.
I don't know where you're from, but our lady folks still piss.
This one doesn't. She drips.
I'm not getting the gist of this.
They want us to go take out the colt. That's here.
And what will be our payment then?
Oh,
This is not an easy task.
oh no, believe me, if we manage to pull it off, it'll be worth it.
What's the payment?
Provided Widget here keeps up his end of the bargain.
All right.
The attack is imminent. You should be leaving soon. And
I don't. Oh, I can't hear him.
and you shouldn't leave by walking. Teleport is the best way at this point. Or dimension door if you could reach that far.
If you walk there, it will be bad. The attack will be happening momentarily. Probably should be buffing.
What's Barnabus? What's what are they saying?
Well, apparently they are going to attack our ambassadors momentarily. So,
Not us.
And then perhaps
will-
no, the colt. Yeah.
bringing down the Imperium on the Shadow Plane.
Oh, yeah, ultimately, yeah.
People don't like it when ambassadors die.
Well,
It bites your sleeve. You're like, give me that back. You're in your elemental form. So.
He talks to Widget like he's a child. Psst, hey, little fella, where's this ambassador? Where's our ambassador? You're so cute in your hat. Wait, you're an adult, aren't you? Oh shit. Sorry. It's been a while. Where's this? Where are the ambassador's residence? I guess is where we should be going. Barnabas, are we gonna go? Or... What's
I don't know how to fucking get there if we're not walking.
Teleport to dimension door.
We've never been there, so we can't teleport, nor can I dimension door if I don't know where the fuck it is.
It is. How far away is it? The main tower.
Yeah, it's just the main tower. City map. Let me zoom out. It's on the other side of the foundry. This is the feet. Beep. Let's see. I think I made this to scale. Yep, roughly. Brokerage to the tower is
320. Yeah, it's dimension door range.
the embassy's number 10?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Damn.
when the Imperium won the war against the Shadow Plane in this area.
Their embassy is like
Their embassy is, but the war captains do meet there. Like, it's an important building at the center of everything. There is a room in the tower that the permanent ambassador from the Imperium lives in.
Does it have a window?
So we need to get over there.
Could we point at it?
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta look at the map.
Cogs counting, like, oh,
No,
not that far.
it is an unfriendly fucking building. The outside. This place doesn't even have windows.
Nope. It's a shadow plane. What do you need windows for? But you can let sun shine.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're uncertain of the magics that defend the tower. You've heard that there is a garden in the middle of the courtyard.
Okay.
From your flying around, you know that there's a sun well, like a well that goes down in the center of the tower.
Okay. Do I know? Could I give them the approximate direction?
Yeah, you've been in this place long enough to give directions.
300 feet.
You likely want to do that outside of this room, though.
So, well, I can point it out. But gotta make a decision quick.
Well, the ambassador probably owe us a favor if we do this, right?
Well, here's the problem. I don't think we'll survive without the others. Because they're talking about they will set us buyers for shadow dragon bits. Well,
Shadow dragons. Those bastards again. He starts looking through his bushes. Okay, I need this one, this one.
oh
this
no,
one, this one.
no, not shadow half dragon bits, dragon bits.
So when are we heading back?
Either or.
Typically, they're just the shadow bone. Might be a shadow dragon there.
Are you coming along?
We could take it. Exactly. Dragons have treasure.
Yeah, but they're gonna be leaving it behind. Oh, you got that spell. Fuck yeah, we're going.
Yes, we could make a map out of its scales.
I'm in if you're in.
All right.
Just let me know what the plan is.
Stay closed for a quick evacuation. That's all.
I need to. How soon is this attack happening?
Like now, hand out the death wards.
All right. You guys. There's 2 death wards and there's 2
Okay,
alchemical
so
allocations. So
I'm gonna take a quick bio break while you guys start
bluff.
And then
buffing your characters.
is Widget going on the fight or no?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Widget-
Perfect.
He's
Widget
welcome to join us.
Widget has business.
We
certainly does.
will share treasure with Widget if.
You should pick your first tier feat power,
That might be useful, yeah.
Yeah.
and then have a look at your cloak because your cloak grants additional
mythic abilities,
mythic abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many characters are there here? Take a quick look at this.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 characters. Well, 4 characters in a cohort.
I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4. I don't have 1, 2. Okay, I'll use up my
third and make up another one. Okay, now I'm completely out. Oopsie, shit. There. Okay, now I can get. Okay, I'm low. So everybody has. I have 5 death wards. 5 death wards are up.
Okay,
So everybody has a death ward.
including Widget.
I don't have one for Widget.
All right. Yeah, I guess this party would look after their own first.
Could have had like pink eyes or something, purple or something else. That's got drow eyes. 120
Death
dark
ward.
vision.
So Adam, you get Sunny gets death ward.
Cool.
So I got cat, owl, seeing biz.
I'll put one on agony just to. Death ward. Barnabus will cast Good Hope.
Yeah, boy. See, don't forget your seeing viz.
Yeah.
Owls with cat's grace. Shield, long arms. I have spell shields and long arms if anyone's interested.
Aemon
Sunny.
will take a long arms.
Okay, Aemon will get a long arms. I can give a long arms to Agony.
Sure.
With his hammers. That'll be good. Long arms.
Long arms.
I have 1 shield left, and I have another one that I can put into something. Heightened awareness. Shouldn't that give you a initiative?
And mirror image plus like agony's got to put up mirror image. You know?
Yep.
Okay, so he gets 4. Barnabas, I think, is also +3 at 11. Yeah. And he gets 7. All right.
Do you have mage armor or anything like that?
Sorry for the. Yes. Agony can give out mage armor because he's got a ton of first level spells.
Agony got a long arms, Marty.
Is that
And
personal?
it's potion.
And you get 4 images.
And I can give him a shield so he can save his potions. His spells, sorry.
Okay.
I know he has a ton, but I'm not going to use it. It's already made.
Are you doing this on what map are you guys putting your buffs on?
Oh, it's
with Widget.
I'm
Okay,
on the
okay.
city
In the
map.
Brokerage.
Oh, I'm doing it on the city map. Shit.
Good stuff.
Okay, let's do this on the map with Widget on it.
Okay. Death Ward, Good Hope. All right.
Does Agony have Death Ward?
Yes.
Agony's got Death Ward, and he's got 4 images.
Okay, this is a question I wanted to ask you guys, and I keep forgetting.
How did he get mirror image?
Because I was putting it on because I figured he'd put up mirror image for a fight.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, cool.
Marty had a question about the Tabard of the Great Crusade. The relic powers says requires a true believer feat and 11th level or daily sacrifice of a spell slot, blah, 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 blah. 5th level for an alchemist. I'm not 5th level.
You don't have 5th level spell slots, so you don't have access to the relic powers yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the relic powers are DR5 evil.
Heal once a day. Moral, yeah. The saving throws are it's really good. Can't wait till I get that.
Oh yeah, the heal spell once per day. Sure, as a move action, allies grab your cloak for a heal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really